down. Andrea Stella, great to see you. Congratulations. I mean, on paper, anyone looking at the results or waking up to it will say, oh, yeah, of course it was going to be a McLaren 1-2. Wasn't that straightforward, though, was it?
No, it definitely wasn't. What it might look like on paper, team did a great job with strategy. Once again, I think we've shown we've got the best driver lineup, and then our real secret weapon is to my left, the best team principal in Formula One. So you put those combos together and all the great work that the men and women have done at McLaren, back at the MTC, and here at the racetracks, we're getting great results. But as you can see, it's pretty close. So we got to keep focusing.
You're almost blushing there, Andrea, almost blushing. You're a very humble man, but he's heaping the praise on you, rightly so. Just tell us about the issues, though, with the concerns around the tyres going off, and particularly at the end there for Lando with the brakes.
Yeah, it's been the race has been more tense than it might have looked. First of all, because at the stop we lost the position with Lando to Russell, so we needed to recover the position thanks to a really great overtaking by Lando. Well done, mate. He solved the situation. Then it was very much about observing what the tyres would have done, but we were nervous because we knew that there was a lot of graining. It was unclear where it would have been a 2 or a 1. You know, if our competitors split, some go for 2, some go for 1, then which one do you pick? So there were reasons of being certainly quite focused and concentrated, and then around 15-20 laps to the end, we started to develop a problem on the brake pedal for Lando. Lando did a very good job together with the team to manage through the problem, adapting the driving style such that it didn't become a terminal problem. So not without some tension, we bring home our P1, P2, but it shows that it's always very marginal, and if anything, there are opportunities to do even better.
Oscar's looked really on fantastic form this weekend. It's clearly a circuit he's comfortable at. He's only missed really 1 point, isn't he? Nearly a perfect score for the weekend.
Yeah.
You talked earlier about Lando's driving style not quite being at one with this circuit. Can you elaborate a little bit more, just for people at home to understand a little bit?
Well, first of all, I would say that last year, 12 months ago about, this was one of the worst circuits for Oscar. It was one of the most difficult races for him. So I think the performance that he has pulled off during this weekend, it shows how rapidly he grows, how rapidly he improves. The talent that we have at McLaren in our drivers lineup is just incredible. And when it comes to talent, on Lando's side, in order to use his talent, he does need the car to behave in a certain way, which here, because of the tires and because of the car to some extent, it was difficult to utilize. But he kind of acknowledged the situation, he improved through the weekend, and today he was very strong in the race, and I think without the problem on the brakes at the end, it could have been an interesting and even more tense end of the race for the Papaya team.
Don't tell Zach that. You were stressed out enough as you were.
I hit the, make the brakes not work so we don't have any more drama button.
When you were talking about his learnings, were you talking specifically about tyre management for Oscar? Because that was certainly something in his rookie year that he was sort of grappling with.
You know, his tyre management, definitely something that is one of the most difficult to get when you are a rookie, and to, you know, enter this balance of pushing, not pushing, saving but not going too slow. It's just a tricky one to nail, and I think now he does it definitely very well. But it's also the technicalities around the driving style. Like, I've seen Oscar evolving from a driving style point of view, and this is ultimately what makes the difference. If you are capable of pulling all these aspects together when it counts, then you can, and the car is competitive, then you can pull off this sort of performance.
Zach, I want to ask you, you know, you guys went early signing Oscar on that contract which was announced last weekend. Today is a day which underlines that decision, isn't it? You look at Red Bull, they've had one driver far ahead of the other. Antonelli 42 seconds behind Russell. How important was it for you to create that stability, lock Oscar down? Because clearly he's a superb talent.
Well, critical for the whole team, right? If you look at our pit wall, our technical leadership, Andrea, our drivers, you know, it's all about stability, visibility, teamwork, camaraderie, and the drivers get along great. They've done such an outstanding job. They came back from the winter so focused on themselves, on the team, technically understanding what we've done with the car, and they're just both at the top of their game, and it's great to see how great they're both doing.
Andrea, finally, I was just going to ask you about some of your rivals. We saw Russell there in the fight early on, not quite there. Verstappen came good towards the end. Ferrari looked strong yesterday, not quite there. Leclerc was quicker without the front wing end plate.
And it shows that we need to keep improving the car. That's certainly the message to the entire team. We don't sit on the laurels. We just want to keep improving our car, our operations. And I think Formula One is in an incredible state with 4 teams that can win every single race all the time. So it's entertaining. And we look forward to more races where there's tight competition, but hopefully the papaya car can prevail, even if by a couple of tenths.
Okay, so with that in mind, how do you think you'll fare in Japan?
Let me ask the guy who runs the racing team, how are we going to do in Japan?
How are we going to do in Japan?
I would imagine we'll do pretty well. I mean, as Andrea said, I think the top 4 teams, there's nothing in it. Lewis stroked brilliantly yesterday in the sprint. You saw how fast he was. He pulled away. So I think we got to go into every weekend knowing that there's 4 teams that can win. It's great that we're one of them, but we're historically good in Japan. So
It's such an epic circuit as well, isn't it?
It's a great circuit. So Formula One, I think what we have predicted is this is going to be an epic season, and I think that's what we're starting to see.
Great stuff. Well done today. Thank you very
Thank you
much for
very
your time.
much.
We'll let you go and celebrate.
All right.
You deserve it.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.